what I thought I'd do is just spend a very few minutes telling you what I do and what a difference the BDFA is making to research. So I'm a research scientist at University College London. I've been working on Batten disease for more than 20 years. There's actually a number of different types of Batten disease, and each one is caused by a mutation in one gene. Just one thing has gone wrong in a gene. But this is having a very complex effect within cells, and especially in the brain, and that's what's causing the disease. So in the years that I've been working on this disease, my group and others around the world have identified most of the genes now that cause Batten disease, and including the gene that I know Laura refers to as her naughty gene. It's called CLN3. And we've been working to find out what these genes do normally and what is going wrong when these genes aren't working. And we need that kind of information in order to develop treatment. Now, I guess not many of you think much about science. I don't know, maybe you were good at science at school. But science in this country certainly depends on grant funding. So my university pays my salary, but it doesn't pay for any of the research that we do. So I have to win this money competitively. I spend a lot of my time writing grant applications to attract money in. The success rate is quite low. For example, the last grant award that I was awarded, I was one of only 10 grants awarded out of 400 originally submitted. So it's really hard sometimes to get that money in, especially for rare diseases. What has the BDFA done? So the BDFA, over the years that I've been involved with them, has supported my work in many different ways. It's awarded costs to help some of my PhD students do some of the work that they've done. It takes between about £10,000 and £20,000 a year to fund the work of one person in a lab. It depends what they're doing and how much that work costs. The BDFA also had the foresight a number of years ago to actually fund their own PhD student. Not just the cost of her research, but also her stipend. And Sophia worked in my lab, Sophia Holthouse. She's just been awarded her PhD. Her thesis was on developing gene therapy to prevent or slow down the loss of vision in Batten disease. She's identified which cells in the back of the eye need to be treated, and they were not the cells that we expected we would have to treat. And she's developed a special virus to introduce this gene into those cells. There's still a lot of work to be done in terms of sorting out the details and checking safety. Lots of steps. We're tightly controlled over that. But we are on the beginnings of that road towards a clinical trial. This is really groundbreaking work. It's been done in the UK in a lab that is a leading lab in the world in developing gene therapy for any type of inherited blindness. And really pleased that the BDFA really did have that foresight to fund this work. As I say, there's nowhere else in the world doing this. This is the type of work and the level of work that the BDFA funds. And those like you who support them and help make this happen, it is making a difference. I know, I see it every day. Thank you very much.